Hey guys, this is Vicious from 7 Days Departed, 7ddgaming.com or discord.7ddgaming.com to enter our live chat and talk with some of the best of the best. Today I'm doing a tutorial upon request about gems, the board, and the strategies on how to actually do good match 3 play. I've never played any match 3 games before like Candy Crush. You might be brand new to it. Most have, and I'm not trying to insult anyone's intelligence with a tutorial like this. I'm just not sure what's common knowledge or what has been figured out based on the amount of time that I've been playing. So, you look across the board. You want to look beyond 3 gem moves. 3 gem moves are the obvious. The only move I see on the board at first glance that's more than 3 gems is all the way to the left. It's swapping the blue and the green tiles to do 6. 6 tiles, fairly easy. Now in this case, not much else on the board. I can scan this quick enough to see that there's not a whole lot. Now you want to continue to set yourself up for good gem plays as you progress in your board. So that's going to end up setting up the yellows, and you got another chain reaction at that point. Scanning the board again. This is a game where you don't want to just hurry up and make moves. You do want to think about your moves. In most cases, unless you're farming. All the way to the left, if I swapped the green and the red, that's going to be 6 gems at a time, and then a chain followed up by 3. Scanning the board again, there's something called a bomb move that's available. At the bottom, there's a potential for 4 gem connection, and that's going to create what's called a bomb. Now when the bomb explodes like it just did, it's going to explode and then trigger all of the gems around it. So the one above it, one below it, one to the left, and one to the right. You can either tap the bomb and execute it itself, or you can use them in a gem connection and execute it that way for just a couple more gems. I don't see much here on this board right now to make more of a connection. So what I'm going to do is just take the obvious one, or some of the more obvious ones here. Looking ahead, it's probably going to be wiser to do these reds at the bottom, because the potential for creating the 5 at the bottom. Now that's not really going to work out, but what you can do at this point is, if you do these yellows at the bottom, right above the blues, that chain is also going to trigger the blues right after it. Okay. Scanning the board again. Well, where else can I make a move? I don't see anything too legitimate, but you have a chance of making a decent move and hoping that a purple gem, which isn't going to happen, would come in that place. Now that's based on luck. Here's another bomb move available. I'm trying to find a specific one that I think is going to work. Here's an example of connecting a bomb with a 3 gem play. Here is a connection. And here is another 6 gem move. Now here is a diamond gem. Now that was made by connecting 5 gems together. Now what does a diamond do? One, it can be played into a combination like all the other ones, but you can also tap it and it will unleash the gems in the board of that color. Now, right here, if I move the bottom left green gem up 1 spot, the purple gem beside it is going to set up for a diamond gem. See how I did that? And now the purple gem, if moved to the right in place of that green, is going to create the diamond. That's why it's important to look at what you're doing before you do it. If you want to get good at this game, one of the ways to do that is to actually think about what you're doing before you do it. Now, if you just went ahead and tapped this gem right now, which I almost did, I didn't realize that I can actually make a bomb out of this gem move. and take out the majority of the enemies. Now that most of the enemies are gone from the screen, we can do something called ghosting. What is ghosting? Ghosting is when you send troops, you make a connection, and your troops go and they do not hit an enemy. They go right through the space where the enemies aren't there. What that does is that it significantly boosts your mana. So if you don't hit something with your tiles, you're going to get a significant boost in mana instead. Watch when I tap this purple bomb in the top left. From those two tiles, you can see how far Gormek's mana bar will increase. I got a little lucky and got a chain. One of the tricks people use a lot in games, or in these harder levels, is when they have one enemy left and not much health, they will ghost and build up their mana bars like so. Everyone's built up, but regard. Now everybody's built up. So when I kill this last red demon on the right, all of my heroes will be ready to go with their special attacks on the next floor. Or on the next level, whatever you want to call it. I want to go ahead and kill this demon if possible, because I want to save my move. This is also going to tie into my next strategy, and that is playing from the top. When you're playing with gems, one of the best things that you can learn, especially in raids, is trying to play your gems from the top. The reason that is, the further you play to the top and the further you play toward the middle, the more of a chance you have of unleashing cascading gems or combos. If you play moves on the bottom, the likelihood that you're going to get a combo out of that move is very, very small compared to if you play at the top. Now, I'm going to go ahead and get this set up with my specials. Get my debuff supplied. Excuse me. Get woos going. Save my heals. Now, if I hit this bomb, remember how the bomb is going to activate the gem to the right, to the left, to the bottom, and to the top of it. So it's going to effectively activate the diamond underneath it instead and send all of the red diamonds toward the enemies. All the red tiles and troops toward the enemies. Now watch. Now I'm also playing from the top. So the likelihood of getting a combination from this is pretty high. Got blues, got greens, whatever. You play from the bottom, the likelihood of getting a combination is very slim. Not a huge deal in this circumstance. This is a pretty easy level for me. And obviously you want to use the strong gems, purple versus yellow, when you get the opportunity. And we'll just finish him off. And that's it for that level. So the fact of the matter is, take your time, think about your moves, look up and down the board, try to see the combinations before you make a move. So let's go through one more map level and look for the combinations right away. This is an obvious one. Created a 5-gem combination. If I swap the blue and the yellow diamond, that's going to make a pretty big chain. And since it was played at the top, it's creating a major combo. And that's also increasing the attack power percentage. So now I have an opportunity to ghost. Here's one of the things I wanted to explain in the last level. If I play these red, if I switch this red and this purple that's flashing right now, if you look below it, that play is going to move the 2 yellow tiles beneath it up 1 spot, which is also going to trigger the yellow tiles in the middle. Watch. And then trigger the purple tiles. Gem play is a pretty big factor. So as I'm going through this, here's your opportunity to learn. Look for the best tiles. I'll go through at a relatively slow pace and see if you can find the best available moves on the board. If you see something that I miss, Let me know in the comments, and let's see if you can spot them. Nothing great there to choose from. That I saw, anyway. Here's a bomb. And a cascading gem. Here's a 6 gem for ghosting, and then another diamond and a bomb. I'm almost completely ghosted, and here is a diamond gem available. All right, everybody's ready for the next thing. So we're going to use Regard. And I know this isn't going to help me much this time, but I don't have any more moves over there. And watch when I hit this bomb, it's going to activate both the purple diamond and the yellow diamond. So, that's that. We'll activate Wukong. And because I'm going to activate most of these blues, I'm likely going to get a very, very large extended combo, just like that. Since I have greens up next, use your heal, and then use all your greens again. And with combos that big, most of the heroes are manned up almost entirely, except for Gormek. Alright. Best move. I like triggering bombs in the middle and see if anything comes out of it. Decent. Now if I hit the blue bomb on the right, that's going to move the yellow tile up one and trigger the row of yellows in the middle. Now do you see off to the right what we have? We have purple diamonds, purple diamond. And because we're going to be ghosting 3 purple tiles when we use that, we're going to use his heal first. And the purple tile at the top is going to make it so the green tile is going to move up 1 space and trigger that green row as well. And now it's just finishing them off. Blue is more effective, so I'm going to use the bomb down here. All right. Well, guys, that's about it for the basics of tiles. The longer you play, the better you're going to get at seeing these things. But for beginners, those are some of the strategies you can use with the tiles that are going to help you a lot in the future. All right, guys, thanks for listening. If you could please subscribe to my channel, I'd greatly appreciate it. Till next time, have a great day.